It's me again, Margaret, back for another vinyl update. The lighting right here is not that great, but you know. First batch of stuff I got to show. There's three, four. The first half of what I'm going to show was from thrift store, more than likely Goodwill. Um, the first one here is Here Comes Bobby. Bobby Sherman, of course. And then this one, I showed this to Kat, and she goes, "You already have that." Let's see it. So that's pretty cool, as far as I'm concerned. And then here's the sort of a generic gatefold because of the flimsy cardboard. And then the record is, it's in a pink sleeve right there. And I've seen this sleeve by itself because more than likely somebody had hung the record sleeve up on the wall and never took it down. So when they took the records to thrift store, they obviously didn't remember to take that off the wall. It's like, oh, that goes with that. So I found the whole complete thing. It's Bobby Sherman. And I guess that Kurt Cobain was a fan of Bobby Sherman. And then this one, it's called Mustn't Grumble by Chaz and Dave, I guess. There's the lighting up here. Should have checked that first. Chaz and Dave right there. And then there's the back. Maybe I'll scoot over this way. It's not much better. It's a regular sleeve on Rockney Records. The songs, I don't know really what it is. Poor old Mr. Woogie, Bored Stiff, Turn That Noise Down, Beer Belly, Behave Yourself, Rabbit. So yeah, I don't know. That would be interesting. And then this one was it's a 20 country music classics by 20 country music entertainers. But I mean, of course I like all that, but I bought it based on the cover. You know, if you unfold it here, you know, that's pretty great. I mean, it's funny how that one, you can see that one really well. So, and then the gatefold on the other side is unfortunately not as cool. But this one, you know, it's on Capitol. It's a double album. And it has a sleeve with it. It's got Glenn Campbell, Buck Owens, Roy Clark, Merle Haggard, Wanda Jackson, Wynn Stewart, Hank Thompson, Tennessee Ernie Ford, the Louvin Brothers, you know, the usual stuff. But like I said, I bought it for the cover. But I like all them artists. This record here needs clean really bad, I can tell. Cavallero with that Latin beat. It's a great cover. Always love those covers. And they stick the sticker right on the front of it. That's not why I love it, though. It's on Decca. And, yeah, I mean, it's a Latin beat, so you sort of know what to expect with that. This last one's sort of the oddball in the bunch. Not that those aren't odd, but this one is a Pretenders, the second record, and this one is an import. It's made in Portugal. I already have this record, but I didn't have the import, so, and it's on Real Records. And this one I think has, yeah, Message of Love, Talk of the Town. They do Louie Louie on this one. So yeah, I mean, I like some of their early stuff. And then on to some stuff that I picked up at Half Price Books Thursday, I think it was. I was out. And I'll start with the something I already have a copy or probably two copies of. But I bought it again just for the centerfold because I want to hang the centerfold up. Lionel Richie. And I don't know what this one's called. I just think it's Lionel Richie. There's the back. but this is what I wanted right here. It's showing a lot of centerfolds, I've noticed. It wasn't intentional, it just would have happened. But if you watch Good Mythical Morning on YouTube, they used to, I don't think they do now, but they had this poster, this gatefold hanging up in the back in their background. So that was pretty cool, and that's sort of what inspired me to do it. There's the lyrics, pretty generic. Motown. So yeah, normally this one would show up in the dollar bin, but it was $3.99. I guess because, you know, I've noticed that records that were, I don't know, a few years ago, normally $1. Now they're charging, I won't say ridiculous price, even though that is the case to some extent. But they're charging more than $1. You know, it's all about the supply and demand. This one, Ringo Starr. It's his first album, I'm thinking. I didn't have this record. Or, I mean, I think I do have this record. But this one has the, what is it? Has the book with it. Let me show the record first. There's the record. It's upside down. Every time I pull one out, it's upside down. And then it has the book that comes with it. And it has all the lyrics, and it has like illustrations. I mean, if you're a Beatles fan or a Ringo Starr fan, you've already seen this, but pretty sure my other one didn't have that book with it. And this record was only $2.99. Like I said, I'm on a Beatles kick, so I've been picking up a lot of their solo stuff as well. So yeah, this has all the great stuff on it. I mean, I'm the Greatest, Photograph, You're 16. He does Devil Woman. That's awesome. So yeah, 1973. And then the next one is, this is another one that I've been wanting for a while. The Chambers Brothers, Time Has Come. That's the only song that I've heard off of this album, which is awesome, very psychedelic. And I've heard this is a really good album. So it was only $6.99, so I'm sure it's worth that and then some. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to listening to that. And then this one was only $1.99. It's Electric Hair. It's the soundtrack to Hair on a Moog synthesizer. You know, and I'm always a sucker for anything electronic, especially Moog or Theremin. And then the movie Hair is a great movie, so I know I like the music anyway. And this is on Evolution Records. It's featuring Electric Hair. Electric Hair featuring the Electric Hair. So yeah, that's sort of an electrifying musical experience by the Electric Hair, featuring the Moog synthesizer. You know, it has Aquarius on here, and BN, Hare Krishna, Good Morning Starshine. Some great stuff right there. And then the next record was in the jazz section, and I'd never heard of it before, but I kept looking at it. It looked so interesting. So I looked it up online while I was there, and I went to Amazon, and the prices for it had varied a lot. I mean, some of the prices were pretty high from different sellers. But I read the reviews, and all the reviews I read said, if you see this record, buy it. You won't be disappointed if you like jazz, if you like this and that. So it's Jazzraga, I guess you pronounce it. Gabor Szabo. But this picture here was really intriguing to me. He's sitting on like this little moped with this girl, and playing a sitar. It's like, it looks like they're in France or somewhere, but it's just a very odd thing, and I'm sure it'll be great. And I looked at the inside at all the players, the different instruments and stuff. So it's, you know, I can't wait to listen to this. I might actually put this one on as soon as this video's done. And it comes with the original sleeve, and it's on Impulse Records. Oh, and by the way, I just want anyone out there, because I know some people are sort of picky with their records. which I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I probably should be more picky than I am, because all these records that you see that I show, for the most part, I'd say 90 to 100% of these records have not been cleaned yet because I haven't played them yet. So, yes, I'm touching the record. I'm trying to touch it very minimally. I know a lot of people don't like you to touch the actual record itself, because of the oil in your skin, and and I agree with that 100%. But these records haven't been cleaned, like I said, and everybody handles their records different. Everybody has different tastes. As far as records that I will buy, I've said this before. Me compared to my girlfriend, she is extremely picky with her records. If it has a scuff or a scratch, she won't buy it. If the cover's destroyed, she won't buy it. Me, on the other hand, if they're really, really worn from being played a lot, scratched, as long as I can't feel the scratch, the cover can be trashed. There's a few things that I won't buy a record for. If the scratch is, if you can feel it with your hands, with your fingers, and it's a record that I don't really, really want, based on, in other words, if it has scratches you can feel, if I want it bad enough, I'll buy it anyway just to have it and upgrade later, But as far as if it's really warped really bad, or if the cover has a lot of water damage or something, I mean, it would vary on what the record, who the artist was. But anyway, I just thought I'd say that because I know a lot of people out there, watch videos and probably cringe when they see somebody hold a record with their hand or with their fingers. And like I said, I try not to do that, but I also get caught up in talking and what I'm doing. But like I said, the records haven't been cleaned. So, once I clean my records, I handle them like this, very carefully, even more carefully than I do normally. So, the last record I'll be showing here is a record that I just never thought this artist, for some reason, I'd never thought that they had put anything out on vinyl, because I'd never seen it, I guess. I found this artist on YouTube a while back and watched some of their videos, and it's like, or her videos rather. It's Titus Jones Presents Songs in the Key of Gold, Leslie Hall's Greatest Hits Remixed. And if you're familiar with YouTube at all, you've probably seen Leslie Hall. It's a very unusual artist, hilarious at times. This one also has a sort of a same type of cover there, but it's just, you have to listen to it for yourself. It's sort of like dance music, from what I can gather, at least as far as this one is. It's almost like it's making fun of 80s music, but in a weird sort of way, which is not a bad thing. And this one is a double album, and it's on purple vinyl. It sort of looks blue on the video, but it's purple vinyl. And this record is a brand new record. It was sealed when I bought it. So, I handle this one a little better than I would, a record that needs cleaned really bad from a thrift store. Now I can't get it back in the sleeve. This one also came with a download card. Show you the other vinyl. It's the same color. So, yeah, that ought to be really interesting to check out, to say the least. I've seen that, and like I said, every time I go out looking for records, I have to be semi-conservative, because I do have bills and stuff. Well, we have bills, so you can't buy everything you want. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed all of that weird, obscure whatchamacallits. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. You see my dead man over there in the corner. That's my mannequin. He's currently, you can't see from there, but he's currently dressed like Slash. Every time I dress up for Halloween, he inherits the last Halloween costume that I wore, which was Slash. Year before last, I didn't dress up last year. Before that, he was Superman, and before that, he was Elvis. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and leave me some comments. And we'll see you in the next vinyl update real soon.